So, should the Chicago Bears trade for DeAndre Hopkins? Yes, I think so. You already know who I am. Y'all know y'all don't need an introduction. Y'all know who I am. The Bears need to immediately call Brian Poles should call the Cardinals front office and say, "What do you want for DeAndre Hopkins?" Because it was reported that the Cardinals are reportedly shopping DeAndre Hopkins. What can we get for DeAndre Hopkins? If you go look at his stats, I don't think they're going to ask that much for DeAndre Hopkins as they much for Devontae Adams. I think DeAndre Hopkins, even through his 6-game suspension, proved himself to still be a number one caliber receiver. And this would add a lot into Justin Fields' development as a passer. We're talking about a guy that is 30 years old. You can get 2 good years out of him because of the fact that he has shown, even through a 6-game suspension after, that he is still one of the best receivers in the NFL. He adds firepower to this offense, and he is by far one of the wide receivers you want for Justin's development as a passer. So Ryan Poles immediately needs to call the Cardinals front office and should ask, what does he want for DeAndre Hopkins? If it's a first round pick this year, which would be our first overall pick, and a second round pick, most likely, maybe even a third, then go do it. If the Cardinals are demanding, like, folks, we have the first overall pick, we can demand a lot. So if the Cardinals are shipping DeAndre Hopkins, they are going to ask for a first round pick, probably a third, a second. Second is most likely because of his numbers and his age. So I think the price for Hopkins would be a little bit is low of how the price you would be asking for Devontae Adams. So if you want to ask me, should the Bears trade for the DeAndre Hopkins? Yes, they have to, because they are a team that's desperate for a receiver. And I think Justin is going to succeed if we add DeAndre Hopkins to this receiver core, because he is that wide receiver that you can always rely on to make the big catches that any quarterback would want. Just like how Jalen Hurts had A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, how Tua had Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. I believe if Justin had DeAndre Hopkins and Darnell Mooney and Chase Claypool, I believe that is a cheat code offense, in my opinion. That's a lot of firepower to this offense, because you got DeAndre Hopkins, who's the best receiver, Mooney, who has proven that he is a very good number 2, and Chase Claypool, who is going to have this entire offseason to work with Justin. Things could be looking good for the Chicago Bears in the upcoming 2023 season. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. and try to be unbiased as possible, do you think the Bears should trade for DeAndre Hopkins? And what do you think the price of DeAndre Hopkins is going to be looking for? Do you want to give up a first overall pick just to require DeAndre Hopkins so you don't feel the pressure of the wide receiver, a rookie wide receiver to change your team's atmosphere when you can always draft late? I've seen late round with receiver talent always succeed. So you can still draft a receiver if you get DeAndre Hopkins just late in the fewer rounds. So let me guys know what you guys think in the comments. Would you want to possibly trade the first overall pick to require DeAndre Hopkins? I think that's a good solid deal. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, thanks for watching.